What a cool character. I wish I were Shadow the Hedgehog. This game is a work of fiction. All the characters and events, I guess we'll never know.
Mr. President, 1 week ago, our most sophisticated intelligence ship,
to be honest, Historia Crux,
began a routine patrol in the
no.
Sea of Japan at 8:15 this morning.
I could not tell you what happened in the first Ghost Recon.
And sank the USS
I think the
Clancy
first Ghost Recon was the one where we started. There was like that mountain level that I wandered around in for half an hour. And I had to like kill some terrorists in a cave, and I couldn't find the cave.
Oh my God.
Dude, that guy on the left looks like Bill
We
Clinton.
find out exactly what happened. We recommend that you deploy the ghosts.
We're going to North Korea. Hell yeah. Dude, Tom Clancy had like a thing about North Korea. I mean, I get it, but like, this is the same as Chaos Theory. Ghost Recon 2 on Xbox has an 80 on Metacritic. Ghost Recon 2 on the Gamecube has a 54. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, gamers. I mean, this load screen is... These loads are going crazy. This is from SD card, by the way. And that was just to load the fucking title screen. Extra. Movie. Alright, that's just... Wait. Points? Does it cost points to unlock the movie? All this stuff costs points to unlock. There's concept art, but it costs me money. No, I want my concept art. Oh well. I got you. Got the Born to Kill corn. Corn to Kill. I said it right as you typed it, dude. I'm taking 50% credit for that.
President, 1 week ago, our most sophisticated intelligence ship, the USS Clancy Walsh,
Isn't this
began
what we just
routine
watched?
patrol in the Sea of Japan at 8:15 this morning. A North Korean super silkworm
Yeah,
missile.
look at this dude who's gonna be on the left.
sank
Not the
USS
president, but the guy on the left.
There were no survivors, sir.
That's impossible.
See?
Oh my God.
Until we find
It's
out
Bill.
exactly what happened, we recommend that you deploy the ghosts.
A little bit less now that I look at him again. Best president? That's hard to answer. That's a tough question. Maybe Ulysses S. Grant. Everyone likes Ulysses S. Grant, right? That's an uncontroversial. He's an unproblematic fave. Oh, we're just playing the game. Okay. Oh boy. Look at the aiming. I think it's meant to be like this. Ugh. Oh, God. Well, we were promised... Yeah, next frame, please. I'm waiting. I feel like we were promised a city on the box art, and what we're actually getting here is just shitty woods game. They're shooting at me from like a mile away. Yeah. Dude, they're gonna kill me. I'm dead here. Hang on. Where are they even shoot? Like, that guy just shot me. I don't believe you. Get out of here. Come on. Okay. There's the second one. Oh, God. Just hit him. Thank you. Oh, there's a third one. There's a third and a fourth one. I'm so dead. I don't know what... I couldn't have possibly avoided this confrontation, I feel like. Listen, Don't give me the Leroy Jenkins meme. I'm not sure how I could have possibly avoided this. Okay, why to switch guns? Okay, that's how you get down. Do we have quick save? No. There's a scoreboard. Difficulty is set to recruit, which sounds demeaning, but it's the default, so I guess we'll leave it on recruit. Wait, where am I even going? This is just a dead end. Admiring the beautiful textures. It looks like Cabela's. Oh yeah, here we go. It was up the tower. Oh, giant stutter. It loads in the North Korean camp. Yeah, like, see? What do you want me to do about that? I feel like this is going to be one of those boring games where if you run out of ammo, you can't just pick up the enemy gun. Because it's like, oh, you're not trained and certified to use the North Korean gun. You don't know how to use that. It's like, bullshit. You could figure it out. How different could it be? Rendezvous with South Korean Lieutenant Yi.
Ghost, this is command.
Yi.
Good work, Mitchell, and not a minute too soon. Leave some heavy firepower to secure that hill. Then make contact with the Skull's commander, Lieutenant Yi. He knows the terrain and he's got a good ambush plan, so he'll be taking point for the duration of this battle.
Is there like a map or something that I can... Okay, yeah, there is like a map or something. It's a real-time map too, very fancy. Well, this is going to be South Korean Lieutenant Yi, so he's not going to shoot me. They're just like shooting at a... Is that guy on my side? He's all the way up there. What is going on up there? I think the tank is North Korean and they're just like hopelessly shooting at it. Is there like a such thing as... Wait, that's just... ASDF is 66 kilometers away. I feel like that's not a Korean word. I don't know, but... Mesha ASDF. Well, wait, mission failed. That's it? Oh my god. Gamers, we're in for some problems. We're in trouble. Yeah, start the whole thing again.
The South Korean White Skulls are moving into position now. Secure the top of the hill ahead while they get into position.
Tom Clancy always delivers, dude. This is just... I feel like every Clancy game is just like worse on the GameCube than the last. Where it's just like, wow, this is misguided. Wow, this one's even more misguided. Wow, what were they thinking with this one? Like, it just gets worse and worse. Owned. Take one shot and suddenly the whole base just wants you dead. All I did was kill one guy. Well, it made me leave the meatbag friends behind there. As part of the issue. It's like, leave your meatbags and go talk to Lieutenant Yi. But I do agree that usually I would send in the boys first, right? I can't remember. Was Ghost... I feel like it... Was that Rainbow Six, that game where, like, I had those 3 dudes with me and they kept dying, and then it would just be me, and it would checkpoint me with no HP, and I would have to somehow get through, like, the second half of the level? That was Rainbow Six, right? And, no, haven't used any Z-button combos yet. Maybe they'll happen. Oh, there was still one more. You gotta go. Well, I guess I could switch to this. That wasn't any stealthier. I was thinking this would be like silenced or something. No. How do I... There's no controls option from here. I don't know if you can make them advance up the hill and just clear out the hill. Okay, there's 3 dudes on radar, though. Oh, I can swap weapons. You can just forage for guns. That's good. You get that guy with the red barrel. Alright, I did it. I don't know what I did to make the objective happen last time. It's pretty secure up here. There we go. It just kind of happens after a bit.
Ghost, this is command. Good work, Mitchell, and not a minute too soon. Leave some heavy firepower to secure that hill. Then make contact with the Skull's commander.
Yeah, leave some heavy firepower, and then your boys just don't follow you.
You'll be taking point for the duration of this battle.
Well, not sure if there's any way I can, like, avoid this conflict. Like, that thing's just gonna murder me. There's like a whole ass vehicle up there. But like, I have to get to Lieutenant Yi. And Lieutenant Yi... Oh, did he run up the hill at some point? Hang on. I'm like jammed. Okay, hang on. Yeah, this game... It plays like it looks like it does. That's how I'll put it.
Honor to meet you, Captain. We can use your help if we're going to prove to the enemy that his new tanks are just as vulnerable as the old ones. Sarge, throw that.
Oh. The closer you get to the action, the worse it gets. Escort the South Korean Grenadier. What does that mean? That looks like the South Korean Grenadier behind the box. And we're getting run up on by a tank. And friendly troops were killed and the mission has failed? What the hell do I do here? What? Excuse me? What the fuck? This sucks. What? And there's just no checkpoints, so now I have to go do the whole base thing again. What
Ghost, this is command.
the hell do they want me to
South Korean
do?
White
Escort
Skulls
the
are moving into
Grenadier.
position now.
And the
Secure
tank
top
just
of the
runs
hill
up
ahead
on
while they
you.
get into position.
No, I'm gonna step away for a minute. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a minute. This game is really bad. This seems really bad. I'm not... This is the first level. The whole game is gonna be like this. This is level 1. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, let's do it. Let's run it back. I'm guessing it's an emulator thing, Rapukin. I bet they're emulating. And it's like running the game better. Wow, they didn't notice when that guy died. They still don't seem to have noticed. Now they know. Oh, okay, you give commands with the A button. And they just disobeyed my order. They said, can't do that, sir. What authority do you have to disobey my commands? You're gonna move up. They're gonna get him? They're just... Are they even trying? Come on, guys. It's one dude. There, I had to show him how it's done. Come on, Ramirez. Oh, just entire game stutters. I spin halfway around.
Roger that. Roger that.
Dude, they're not even moving out. Come on, gamers. I like how that guy is consistently standing next to the barrel, so you can just like, you just blast the barrel and then you see him disappear on the radar.
Sorry, sir, can't do that.
Sorry, sir, can't do that. Alright, now we're rendezvousing with Yi.
Ghost, this is command.
Maybe I can
Good
get
work,
like a good
Mitchell,
vantage
and
point
not a
from up
minute too
here
soon.
and just
Leave
like
some heavy
blast
firepower to
all of the
secure
North
that hill.
Koreans.
Then make contact with the Skull's commander, Lieutenant Yi.
Check this out.
He knows the terrain and he's got a good ambush plan, so he'll be taking point for the duration of this battle.
They're not gonna know what hit him. Well, that was two guys. I don't think I have like grenades or anything explosive that would help me take out the tank. I think the tank is just gonna be a tank. Like maybe I could get the grenadier to go up there is what they want from me. can't give him commands. He's not accepting commands. But because of this pipe, I can't really... It's weird that they have a red mark there. Like, no. That guy's not an enemy. Why is he marked red? In fact, that guy is the Grenadier, I think. Oh, fall damage. Now I'm nearly dead. Thanks, fall damage. My most favorite mechanic. Maybe I have to, like, talk to the Grenadier by getting to him by going around the back. Nope. Yeah, this is like a timed thing, and after a little bit, the tank just advances. I'm checking a long play, dude. I don't know what to do here, and I don't feel like running back the whole first half of the stage every time to figure it out. I give up. What's this game called? Ghost Recon 2 Gamecube. What the hell do you do here? What does escort the Grenadier mean? What? He just shoots. Okay, wait, so... He successfully kills all the North Koreans and then just walks over there. And then he just blows up the tank, and that's it. So escort just means kill everybody. That's military talk, I guess.
Ghost, this is command. The South Korean White Skulls are moving into position now. Secure the top of the hill ahead while they get into position.
Enemy contact.
Gonna dodge the bullets. Okay, they got him.
Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Will they be able to handle it this time? Now it's 2 dudes. That's more surface area to hit. The odds of your bullets missing are lower when there's more dudes. Oh, 1 died. That's fine though. It instantly ran. They instantly ran to their death. They didn't even try. I've never seen one of these guys die before. Who was it? I guess we'll never know. Yeah, Rapukin, I mean, I feel like I would prefer something like that. I'm really unbothered by games that do that. Alright. See how this goes.
Good work, Mitchell. And not a minute too
So it looks
soon.
like he just blasts all the
Leave
North
some heavy firepower to
Koreans.
secure that hill.
Because
Then
his
make
aim is
contact
good,
with the
because he's
Skulls
safe
commander,
stating in
Lieutenant
the
Yi.
long play.
He knows the terrain and he's got a good ambush plan. So he'll be taking point for the duration of this battle.
And then he just runs up to the Grenadier dude behind the box, and then that guy just instantly blows up the tank. You do have multiple guns, believe it or not.
Honor to meet you, Captain. We can use your help if we're going to prove to the enemy that his new tanks are just as powerful
The other guns don't seem better. It just seems like when you're out of bullets, you have a pistol as well.
Blow that pipeline open now.
Oh, huge lag. Beast comes over here, and then this happens. And that's it. That's all I had to do. That's what escorting the South Korean Grenadier looks like.
Now, let's go nail that last tank. More invaders? Where will we find the room to bury them all? Scratch one!
Well, I mean, it wasn't very hard to figure out. Like, I'll take some of the blame for that. I should have tried just running over to him and talking to him. But, yeah, it turns out that's all you actually had to do. The objective is still escort South Korean Grenadier. Hang on, maybe this is him. Or is this the same guy and he moved from his spot? I don't really know. Now we're escorting him. This is what I would expect to be doing. But it seems like you have to run up and touch him, and that's how you control him, whereas everyone else has more dedicated controls. Alright, get him.
Salvatore here. It was a tough one. The radar station hill is secure. All hostiles are taken care of. Nice.
I don't think
fireworks,
kids
Captain.
should be playing this on Christmas Day anyway.
Ghost, this is command. Good work.
I feel like this game
Now get
sets a
to
bad
rest while you
example
can,
for the
boys.
children.
This mess is just getting started.
Kids should be playing more wholesome games, like Tony Hawk's Underground 2. The most wholesome game I can think of. He's got crazy spaghetti hair on in the load screen. I mean, it's just BMX. How could BMX? How could it be bad for kids? Kids love bikes.
That was good work yesterday, ambushing that enemy column. You need to do just as good a job against this forward airbase today. Until opening of hostilities, we thought this place was an abandoned Cold War relic, but obviously that's not the case. The enemy's been repaired.
Yeah, there's gonna be a Final Fantasy. I don't know, man. I mean, how? I feel like Final Fantasy 16 was not that big of a deal. Am I wrong for thinking that?
On the other hand, this airfield
I feel like that game came and went, and it wasn't really an event. Are they gonna make it to Final Fantasy 30?
And that's why we're counting on you for a clean and fast takeover. You're going in at 0720, just after they launch their first combat sorties of the day. You can begin your assault on the base when South Korean bombers take out their control tower. Eliminate all personnel on site, but leave the equipment and the MiGs intact. Our South Korean friends think they can put these to good use.
Infiltrate the airfield, kill everyone, kill everyone. Sounds good. Yeah, I don't know. It's is it a PS5 exclusive at the moment, or is there? They announced a PC version, right? That's what happened. There's gonna be a PC version. I mean, the what is an RPG argument is like, that's like age-old, that's classic gamer shit. It's not turn-based, but clearly Final Fantasy 16 is an RPG, so like, it's got numbers. That's my criteria. You won't see a game with numbers that's not an RPG. Move your hand, Sergeant. I can't see. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they should put me in charge of Final Fantasy 17. I feel like I could deliver. I think everyone would like my vision of Final Fantasy. I haven't worked out what that is yet, but I think everyone would like it.
Ghost, this is command. Friendly jets inbound for a second run. Stay clear of the runway.
Yeah, we already figured that out, but thanks for being so sure.
Ah. You see the rocket coming to your face. It's too late at that point. But yeah, the timed PS5 exclusive thing probably didn't help them. Nobody owns a PS5.
Ghost, this is command. The South Koreans will commence airstrikes in a moment.
I don't know. I feel like the age of exclusives is kind of dead. With like, apparently Microsoft is basically going third party. Sony's porting all their shit to PC. Nintendo are the only ones who can still afford to do it because they're the only ones who have kept dev costs down, you know? Everyone else is like, we're spending $200 million on a video game. We can't afford to keep it on one platform. We just would never make our money back. I've been thinking about that recently. It's pretty crazy.
There goes the air raid signal. Much for them to let us know.
Ghost, this is command. Friendly jets inbound for a second run. Stay clear of the runway.
Yeah, we've already figured that out, but thanks for being so concerned.
Inbound bombers! It's gonna be another close one, guys! I hope they're not coming in too short.
Oh god. It's just the screen shake too is intense. I feel like I'm really in North Korea right now. Yeah, it's like it's the Demon Souls remake. And that's it. Can you name a second PS5 exclusive? And don't say Destruction All-Stars. That one doesn't count. Is FF7 Rebirth a PS5? Are they doing that? Are they doing the timed exclusive thing for that? I don't even know. That's coming out in like a couple days or something, right? That's coming out really soon. It's like so spicy the way they're doing that remake in such a way that like, once again, no one knows what's gonna happen. Like FF7 is probably one of the most well-known spoilers in all of games. They've created a situation where people don't know anymore. It's pretty spicy. They're releasing it on Leap Day. That's awesome. I feel like you have to take the opportunity. If you're going to release in February on a leap year, I feel like you got to do it. Release on the 29th. Yeah, if Xbox still exists at that point. You know it's a bad sign when they announce their, like, they're like, what do they call it? What do they call their version of the Nintendo Direct? It's like the Inside Xbox or something. I made that up, it's probably not that. But they like have some name for it. But then this time they're like, we will be having a business presentation next Monday. And it's like, uh-oh. I think that's what Phil Spencer called it. A business presentation about the future of Xbox. Uh-oh, gamers. Barely even see that guy. He's all the way back there. He hit me with the grenade. Or the rocket launcher or whatever. Is there still a guy there? No, that's like a pole. Yeah. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe Rapukin knows, but he can't say anything. Also, Rapukin doesn't knows. There's no way you know. Yeah, they're gonna lay off the Xbox next. I mean, I guess so. I don't know, man. The Xbox Series X is a pretty looking box. I would never buy one, but you got to admit it's a nice looking box compared to the PS5. PS5 is the world's ugliest console. I think I agree with PMC about this. He was saying this on stream like yesterday or something. I think the PS5 is genuinely like the ugliest console of all time. And obviously this is what's influencing my purchasing decisions and nothing else. It's all about how the box is gonna look under my 4K OLED television that I definitely own. Console's better, the controller's better, Game Pass. Damn, we have a true Xbox enjoyer. I've never used... To be honest, I've never used an Xbox One controller even. So I don't know how their controllers are these days. health is red. It's me or him. I think that the next Nintendo console will release in September of 2024. Let's go with that. September this year. Mark your calendars. Either that or February of 2025. One or the other. I gotta talk to my contacts at Nintendo about this. Make sure I've got the date right. Oh no. Damn it, I have to do the whole thing again. I couldn't see him. I couldn't find that guy. I mean, 25 mil is like, how many GameCubes did they sell? Hang on.
The South Koreans will commence
How many GameCubes did they sell? 21. Okay, so the Xbox Series X is selling better than the Nintendo GameCube. That's, you know, maybe someone should tell the Xbox guys that, and then they'll rethink. Why pull out? You're doing better than the GameCube, and everyone loves the GameCube. It had Ghost Recon 2 on it. A beloved game, Ghost Recon 2. Yeah, shit's changed, obviously. Also, the GameCube was a flop. Beating the GameCube is, I think, considered a pretty low bar. Ah, hello. Bye.
Ghost, this is command. Friendly jets inbound for a second run. Stay clear of the runway.
Yeah, we've already figured that out. But thanks for being so sure.
Dude, he's like sliding back and forth back there. Early adopter for Dreamcast, GameCube, and Series X. That's a good way to be. I mean, the Dreamcast is good, so, like, that just means everyone else is wrong. The GameCube is good, so that also just means everyone else is wrong. There's no misses there. Aside from maybe the Series X. Sorry, man. I think you're good as long as you're not one of those, like, 3DO people. I bought a Wii U. I really wanted to play Super Smash Bros., so I bought a Wii U. I'll admit it, I got baited by Smash 4. Yeah, I think during the lifetime of the Wii U, I played, hang on. Gotta take care of some guys. Can I, like, go around the back? How did we do this last time? I played Bayonetta 2, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, Smash 4, and 3D World. And I think that's literally it.
Okay, I'm there. Acknowledge.
That's all I played on the Wii U that I paid $200-something for. Good console. Yeah, Rapuken, for sure. They just ported everything. Its life wasn't short. Its life wasn't even short, though. This is going much worse than last time. I'm like, yeah, just kill me so I can start this over. It did live a full life. I think. Because it died in 2017, and I think it was born in 2012. A weird way to describe a console coming out. I think it had 5 years.
Ghost, this is command. The South Koreans will commence airstrikes in a moment.
Which, like, at least the way I think of it, 5 years is what you get.
Up in the next target zone.
You know, it's not like PS2 lifespan or anything, but... the Breath of the Wild came out. I don't think they released a single Wii U game after that, but, you know. There's your last game. I feel like the Gamecube is a good way to play Wind Waker. I don't know, everyone was like... For how much complaining there was about, like, the charts and all of that stuff and getting the Triforce pieces, for all of the complaining I've heard over the years about that, that was, like, not bad. That was, like, shockingly fine.
Thanks for being so
I was completely unbothered by that. I mean, I also love to complain. So I get it. But that guy just got, like, lit on fire. Did you see him on fire running away at, like, 1 frame per second? It was awesome. Yeah, I could see if you're, like, a die-hard The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker fan, and on multiple replays, it might get kind of bad, maybe. But I'm not, and I thought my one playthrough was fine. The solution is to quit being such a nerd, obviously. You can have a grenade, buddy. That didn't work. There we go. Didn't I get behind these buildings somehow? I really don't think I had to run through here. I feel like this building is a death trap. I don't know how I got through here the first time. Come on, boys. He's right there. He's right there, fellas. Thank you. Never got over the ride and bait and switch in MGS2, but that's good. You should consider getting over it. I feel like the complaints don't stick 20 years later, though. Like, Wind Waker came out in 2003. Not everybody is 40 years old like you, Muck. Some of us... Like, there's no way. I feel like that's not it anymore. Nobody still complains about it like that. That Space World footage that people posted in Discord like a week ago was really cool, though. I definitely have to go to Space World the next time they have one. See all those N60. I feel like Space World is just like, that's where they showed off all the N64 disk drive games that aren't gonna come out. I feel like so many canceled N64 DD games are like, a demo was shown at Space World. Just, man, imagine you got to play all of those unreleased N64 games. I need to go back in time. I feel like that's like legit. Just like the biggest like game cancellation. I don't know how to put this, but like there are so many games that got canceled that were gonna come out on N64 because the N64 was a bit of a bomb. Like the N64 DD was gonna have so much crazy shit on it. There's just like pages upon pages of like, hey, listen to this cool thing. Hey, listen to this other cool thing. Like, man, what could have been?
Ghost, this is command. Good work securing that fire base. Be advised, another wave of jets is inbound.
That's pretty cool, Gross Spaz. I feel like... Because, like, if you're just a kid, then it's like, a video game's a video game. Like, you don't know that Paper Mario 64 looks like shit. You just appreciate the video game. I'm being shot at by like 1 pixel. Yeah, that's true. I used a bad example there. Paper Mario 64 is the one game that doesn't look like shit. Cancelled game I wish got released the most? Pickles. The GameCube game where you play as a monkey on a unicycle. No, not that one. Not Pickles. I don't know. I didn't know this existed until like yesterday, I think. I think I was reading this yesterday. But there's a whole Wikipedia article dedicated to canceled GameCube games. And there's like a lot of really fun sounding stuff on there. Where it's like, man, imagine if that happened. That would have been awesome. I'm trying to think of like, what's like a really good one? I'm trying to think of a really good answer.
Acknowledged.
I feel like there's definitely a really good answer, and I just can't think of it. Can I just, maybe like... Maybe I'll just give like a cop-out response. How about Mother 64? I feel like Mother 64 would be the coolest shit ever.
Acknowledged.
If it existed. Yeah, there's a ton on the list that are like games Rare was gonna make. Donkey Kong Racing. Apparently after Donkey Kong Racing got canceled, there was gonna be Diddy Kong Racing Adventure made by like some crap dev I've never heard of. So never mind about that.
Okay, I'm there. Sorry, sir. Can't do that. Acknowledged.
He's right there. Oh shit, I have to reload. No, my health is bad. Get him, get him, get him, get his ass. Kill him so I don't have to.
Ghost, this is command. Great job securing the
Okay.
airfield. The South Korean pilots have aborted their sortie and appreciate the chance to go back.
Yeah,
to bed.
apparently there was gonna be a GameCube Perfect Dark game at some point. It's pretty awesome. Hang on, now I have to pull up this list. List of canceled GameCube games. Duke Nukem Forever was announced for the GameCube in May 2001? What? Really? Not that one. An employee from Monolith was gonna make an Earthbound game with claymation graphics on the GameCube. That sounds kind of sick. Oh yeah, right. This is the ultimate. This sounds ridiculous. Listen to this. E.T. Search for Dragora, a GameCube exclusive game involving E.T. the extraterrestrial doing gardening and handiwork around a house. It was officially canceled when New Kid Co., the publisher, went bankrupt prior to finishing the game. That's like...
An elite enemy unit
That's the most, like,
designated the Fourth
Gigabrain
Armored Brigade
game
has been
idea.
responsible for
E.T.
some of
for the
most devastating
GameCube, where he
attacks
does
in
chores
history.
around the house and
These men are
gardens.
led by one of the youngest and brightest stars of the NKA.
Like,
Major
what?
General Reed
And it's New Kid Co., so you know
General
it's gonna be a
Reed's trained his
gigantic
unit
piece
and
of shit.
drives his men
These are
hard.
the Tom and Jerry
Taking him out
Fists
of
of
the chain
Furry
of command
people,
would throw the Fourth Armored
along
into
with 1 million bad GBA games.
mate.
There was gonna be a GameCube version of Haven Call of the King. It's pretty awesome. Here's the list, by the way, that I'm looking at. Look how they spell GameCube with the capital C. That's like a little bit cursed. There's like 4 different canceled Kirby games. Just pretty funny. I feel like that is what happened on the GameCube, right? They made like a dozen different Kirby games and then canceled all of them, and then somehow Air Ride came out of it. Yeah, I just kind of like... I kind of just like didn't grow up with Kirby, because Kirby basically skipped the GameCube. Kirby's never had that nostalgia value for me. I didn't know anyone who had Air Ride. They should really make another Banjo game. Coldest take of all time, but I feel like you're leaving money on the table. Like, come on, guys. Nuts and Bolts was like 15 years ago, even longer than that. It's time to try again. If they can't do that, then at least make that Conquer sequel. Wait, what? I don't even remember that, huh? I remember, they put Conquer in Project Spark. Remember that? Remember Project Spark? I remember that, but I don't remember this young Conquer debacle. Sounds like young Sheldon. I mean, I guess you just go past the tank. Ah, shit. Nope. You don't just go past the tank. Okay. This game is really... This is level 3. Like, just how many levels are there? Hang on. There's 14 of them. Oh my
Mitchell,
god,
this is
dude.
command. Your target is
We're
right
in
where our
for
intel sources
days of
predicted you
pain
would be.
here. Hold up, I gotta see this. Once the Internet Archive finally loads. Yeah, I don't know if this is ever gonna load. Maybe I can get my... Oh, I don't have any friends with me. That's part of the problem here, I see. This is a solo mission. It's crazy that when you shoot one, they like pop up. Like the ragdoll makes them jump. Like, look at that. You just shoot one and he jumps like 5 feet into the air. I guess that's just like a feature of North Koreans. That was auto-aim, by the way. This is all auto-aim. I'm not touching the stick. A literally 90-degree turn to face the enemy. Oh god, what the hell? Why does he look like that? Why does he look like that? What have they done to my boy? What have they done to my alcoholic son? There's another guy back there. Oh, there he is. Okay. Thought he was behind the tractor. I don't know what to do about this. When the tank faces me directly, it looks like a mosquito face. I guess you just have to go. It kind of seems like it moves at random. I feel like it's just doing whatever it wants. Maybe if you like crouch in the grass, it won't shoot you to death. Can I be seen in this? Is this cover? This is so not worth testing. Okay. It works, alright. Like, it just moves at random. Makes this kind of hard. No, 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 no. Yo, producer, thanks for the 23 months. And maybe if you just stay down in general, it won't shoot you. Like if I'm down, but just like not even in the grass. Like there's no like stealth indicator anywhere, I don't think. So like how they programmed this grass, like there's nothing says you have to stay in the grass or that the grass is doing anything. Don't know what the plan is once I get here, but... Health sucks and there's dudes everywhere. I think. I'm not even really sure if I'm moving forward. I don't think I am moving forward. Hang on. Why did they send me on a mission to do this entire village by myself? I don't get any friends to help me with this. Nice elbow. That didn't kill him. I'm not sure when I'm officially out of range of that tank. I don't know when I can get up. I can probably get up by now. Yeah, it's a little hard to, like, spot people. With how little HP you have, you definitely have to be careful about how you do things. I guess that's how they give it the realism. The no checkpoints threat really forces you to play this like you only have one life. Oh god, backing up, backing up. Alright, that worked. There's a guy, like, running back by the tank now. Oh, there was a You're kidding me. Did it say that? Well, we're going back. This sucks, man. Apparently that guy was
Mitchell,
locate and
command.
eliminate Major
Your
General
target is
Ree.
right where our
Yeah.
intel sources predicted he would be.
Apparently there was a Major General in town, and he ran away, and I didn't know I had to shoot him. I thought he was just hiding behind a box or something. Which means mission failed, which means start the entire thing over again. I don't even think they ever said that that guy was Major General Ree. It just... I guess he just was. And I just had to, like, psychically divine that. Maybe they did say it, and I couldn't hear him because the gunshots were too loud. Or I was, like, too dialed in on slowly crawling around. This gun's good, though. They should give me this gun more often. So I guess the lore here is that you can just crawl along the floor and the tank won't get you. There's another dude up there. Can't see him. He sees me. He's behind the tank, I think. I think that's why the auto aim keeps looking behind the tank. Or, no, I got him. Okay. That was a complete blind shot. I let the auto aim move the camera to a position, and then I shot it, and there was a dude there. So I guess once they spawn in the extra guys in the village, I have to really, like, book it. There's gonna be another guy behind there. You can kind of see the top of his helmet. This guy is like a total lurker though. This guy doesn't come out of hiding. He wants me to forget about him. Oh. Dude back there. Not even on radar. I'm gonna stand up now. I think we're good. So a bunch of dudes are about to spawn in, and I have to chase down the one who runs and shoot him. Presumably shoot him. Maybe that'll also cause the mission to fail.
Mitchell, this is Central Command. Good work. That whole enemy brigade won't go back into action until it's been completely
Alright, that was
reorganized.
him. I don't know how I missed that guy. I don't know how I missed that guy. He spawns right in front of you. I was right there. Oh well. That's level 3. Mitchell. My guy's name is just Mitchell. This is Mitch.
Thanks to your efforts, Captain Mitchell, the enemy's 4th Armored Brigade has been drastically reduced in effectiveness. They've pulled it out of action until Pyongyang can find a suitable replacement for Major General Reed. This time, we're sending you and the Ghost to decapitate an entire division. The North Korean...
They're gonna
3rd
decapitate an entire division.
Intel
Every single one of them.
Unit's headquarters detachment is relocating to a more forward location this afternoon, while the weather keeps the South Korean aircrafts grounded. That means we can hit them hard before they have time to know what's happening. The enemy will most likely spread their communications equipment and operators out across the entire convoy. Do not let any transport vehicles get away. Expect them to split the convoy into multiple segments, so move quickly and
Oh
destroy
no.
them.
Don't let any
Satellite
transport
info
vehicles
indicates
get
they have
away.
at least 2 heavy
Destroy
tanks
them
which means
quickly.
you'll be facing a
Satellite.
lot of resistance.
At least 2
You'll be
heavy
taking out an
tanks. A lot of
entire headquarters
resistance. You're
company,
taking out
so
an
expect
entire
them to be
headquarters
well-armed and alert.
company.
One thing that'll help you is the weather.
This is gonna be a pain in the ass. They're sending me in with a rocket launcher. So do you think Tom Clancy just like had something against checkpoints personally?
Ghost, this
Why
is
did none of
command.
his games
Secure the roadside
have
and set up
them?
your ambush pattern. Time's running out.
You had this game as a kid and remember hating it? Well, Shasta, Kid U was on point. This game sucks ass. Come on, get back here. Is he dead? He's not dead.
Enemy down!
Some of all fears had quick saves, that's true. That one did, and I think, like, the first Ghost Recon did as well, right? Pretty sure. And then Chaos Theory, Splinter Cell Chaos Theory did. Dude, they gave me like the least accurate gun. Could I have gotten anything better than this? They're making me like snipe these dudes. There we go.
Sorry, sir, can't do that.
Some Medal of Honor game. Was it European Assault? I've played 2 Medal of Honors so far. There's one more. And it's European Assault. I haven't played that one yet. I feel like late era Gamecube is just like they did not give a shit about how these games run. They are so like not okay. That's probably not where we're going. Yeah, that's maybe I should actually follow the path on the radar. Yeah, there was it's on GameCube, it's Call of Duty Finest Hour and Call of Duty 2 Big Red One, which is not, it's like not the actual Call of Duty 1 and 2. There was like a console game lineage that they had going there with its own numbering that then died after that. But those are console exclusive Call of Duties. Yeah, totally different games. The actual Call of Duty 1 and 2, I think, might have been on Xbox, but they were generally PC games. And then, like, 3 is on 360, and then from there it's normal.
Is escorted by tanks. We know you've made a contingency plan for this, so now's the time to implement it.
How come we never...
Nah, the first 3 were all World War II games. They're boring. Is someone, like, playing the harmonica? What is this? That's not a tank. Oh, that was the railing in front of me. Alright, well, I got the first segment. I think they must be listening to the radio.
Ghost, this is command. Secure the roadside and set up your ambush pattern. Time's running out.
Oh, 2 did come out on 360. I thought they started with 3. I'm just wrong. Not much of a Call of Duty historian. I've basically never played any of them. Finest Hour is the one that I've played. Where are these shots even? Oh, he's dead. Okay. Yeah. I remember there's a... Because if you go back and look at screenshots of that game, I remember this from a while back. The 360 did launch with a Call of Duty game, and the graphics are very bad. Like, it does not look like a 360 game at all. It's definitely, like, early gen, you know? It kind of just doesn't look better than an OG Xbox game. Come on. Come on. Come on. One of these bullets has to hit him, right? There we go. That guy is shooting me from back there. Like, you're just fog. You can't shoot me from back there. That's garbage. He's literally just fog, and he still shoots me. You know what? And blow up your explosive barrel. There has to be, like, a better gun, right? Nope, it's just my gun. Okay. That tree just got struck by lightning. That's kind of cool, actually. I think. Maybe the lightning was just behind the tree and it looked that way.
Intel just confirmed that the convoy is escorted by tanks. We know you've made a contingency plan for this, so now's the time to implement it.
I feel like the pistol is gonna be more accurate. Get him with the pistol. I'm gonna go down onto the ground floor. I feel like this is better, because now I won't get owned by the railing. Well, this is another failed attempt, but I'm working out the strats.
Roadside flanks are secure, sir. Ambush elements are all in place. We are definitely good to go.
Definitely good to go. Definitely.
Hang tight, soldiers. We have got to smash this combo.
Is a convoy gonna... Oh, yep. Yep, there they go. Get me back inside.
Ghost, this is command. Solid results from that convoy ambush. But there's one segment we all missed, and we can't pull you out until you finish the job. There's a camouflage encampment at short distance from your present location. They're trying to hide out there until you leave. Go, pay them.
And my health is red, so this is completely hopeless. But... guess I just walk down the street and then walk into the camp. This is what a real ghost does. We're just gonna end up walking right in the front door of that base, it kind of looks like.
sir. Can't do that.
Good recon for future attempts, though. Yeah, a little bit of ghost recon even. Oh, not that button. Okay. I mean, it looks like I got it. Didn't do anything. I'm completely out of rockets now, so if that's not it, then we're in trouble. Oh, one more dude, one more dude. Okay. And then another guy who just ran out there.
Ghost, this is Command, with some more good news. You just wiped out the entire headquarters and communications element of the enemy 4th Brigade. This will make a huge difference in the campaign.
Wow, I actually won that somehow. I took like no shots after the first base. That was kind of sick, actually. Alright. Level 4. 10 to go. Gotta save my Mitchell. Oh, cutscene. I kind of wasn't expecting this game to have cutscenes at this point. On July 8th, 2007, this happened. Wait. Is this another plot about a fake, about an accidental North Korean missile strike? This is literally just the plot of Chaos Theory. An accidental North Korean missile strike. That's literally what happens in Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. Nice try, Tom Clancy. You can't just reuse plots like that.
We have good intel that the enemy only has a few days worth of fuel stockpile. Once that runs out, they won't be able to keep up the pressure, if you can cut off the enemy's petroleum at the source. Your first target is this railroad marshalling yard.
Destroy the automated switching systems, destroy the big refinery tower, and then reach the extraction zone. Seems easy. I wonder what this means. I'm not enough of a gun person to have any idea what all of this is. I'll just go with the default. kind of looked like you could bring a sniper rifle in though, which like,
Ghost, this is Command. Your first objective is the automated switching system. Destroy it, and you'll disrupt some of the enemy's most vital supply lines.
Enemy contact.
is an automated switching system really that important? Like, trains existed before that. Just manually switch it. Oh, a guy right over the hill. If you hold down the fire button, the game like desaturates. There's like a visual effect for it. A little weird. It's you entering like bloodlust mode. Maybe. Come on, guys, he's behind this box. One of them, I think I just saw one of my squad mates like shooting 90 degrees off to the left. Completely wrong.
That system, Captain. So we'll make sure nobody breaks your concentration.
Beautiful game. The rustiest server hardware. It's still working. It still works. I don't think that... I don't think electronics with this much rust on them would still be good inside. But I guess it's fine.
Ghost, this is Command. That should do it. You just snarled up the whole North Korean railroad network. Now go destroy the refinery tower and we should be done here.
Good work, sir.
A good one. Love a good Rust meme. As an avid Rust station myself, not really. Please die. Please die, sir. Yeah, this game is joining the war on cars, on the side of cars. It's a game where you have to blow up the train system.
Enemy troops heading this way.
Where is that guy? He's all the way back there. Alright, got him. Yeah, this is an extremely crunchy game. This is, apparently this game runs well and looks good on the Xbox. It's just another one of those things where it's just like, the Xbox was so good. The Xbox is so good compared to the Gamecube. And the Gamecube's not even bad, it's just the Xbox, dude. It was like insane. Had voice commands, like it had a microphone and you could tell your dudes what to do. That sounds so bad. I can't imagine. Nope, you gotta go. There's no way we can get a bullet through that, right? That's not how... It's not how this game works. Yeah, I guess so. That's like a PS2 game, right? There's the SOCOM games. Games? Plural? Singular? I don't know. Oh yeah, I would never forget Lifeline, trust me. Someday I will play Lifeline, probably. Can you like not get through here or something? I feel like I'm being blocked by my boys. Oh, the screen shake. What's happening?
Ghost, this is command. This refinery is history. Make your way to the extraction zone. Your pickup is headed your way.
Apparently we blew something up where we have to go to the extraction zone now. That one's dead. Come on, that guy's dead. Where's the last dude? There he is. That guy's dead. Man, I have like one shot left. And there's still more dudes. There's no way we make it to this extraction zone. Not a chance. How do I get out of here? Am I gonna have to go all the way around, actually? Do I have to go... Oh, I see. There's a gap in the fence here. Whatever. Yeah, I had a GameCube, so... I think the first time I ever played a game online... Oh, there's just no more dudes. Okay, I made it. Hell yeah, that was first try, I think, right? I think the first time I ever played a game... Well, like a console game, not like... Like, I played RuneScape as a kid, so I played that online. But, like, the first, like, online console game I played was probably Mario Kart DS. because the GameCube didn't really have it. I played one game ever of Mario Kart DS online, and I was in a lobby with some Japanese guy who just instantly destroyed me with snaking, which I didn't know was a thing. So I didn't know how he was going so fast, but it felt like he was cheating, and I turned off the DS. And that was my only experience with that. I feel like that's probably just how online was. Double Dash, you could land GameCubes. Yeah.
What you're looking at is the once notorious Tiger's
You could
Cave,
land
a
GameCubes.
prison
I think
compound
Kirby's
where the
Air
former
Ride
North
supports
Korean
that too,
dictator
maybe.
used to prison political
And that's like
opponents.
it.
It's
Like,
been deserted
no
for
other
20
games
years
supported that.
until the day after the missile attack on the USS Clancy Walsh. That's when satellite Recon
Yeah,
spotted
Dry Bones
Clancy
in the
in
tank.
cave.
Here's the thing.
We thought they
I
were the
also
first
played as Dry
South
Bones in the
Korean
tank,
POW.
but not because
But
I
as you
knew it
can
was
see in the
good.
latest photos, they're
I just thought it was cool.
However, we have confirmed reports now that there
I was
is
like,
one
oh, that's
man
cool.
and
You can
one
play as a
man
skeleton and drive a
on
tank.
We
I'm
don't know
in.
his identity, but whoever he is, he must
Then finding out years later, like, oh, this guy actually is the speed tech.
locate this prisoner and bring
Have
him
you done
back
Mario
alive
Kart
so
DS yet,
CIA
Shasta?
experts can debrief. He'll probably come willingly. He can't feel very friendly toward whoever threw him in jail. But if he doesn't, just knock him out and drag him to the chopper anyway. This facility has no obvious strategic value, so security will probably be slack when you
Ran
get
all
there.
missions a few years
Once the
ago.
guards-
I see. That's cool. I don't know if I ever beat all the missions. I like lost my cartridge of that at some point somehow. I don't know how that happened. But I definitely owned that game as a kid, and now I don't. So I don't know where it went. Supported online or LAN. Well, that's gonna be. Does the 8 games support both versions of PSO 1 and 2? Because then it's like both versions of PSO 1 and 2, PSO Episode 3, that weird Japanese thing that had net play, that I'm blanking on the name of for some reason. Then Mario Kart, Kirby, and then there's 2 more.
Ghost, this is command.
I'm
Find way to
enough of
break
a
into that
zoomer that
prison
I kind of
compound.
like Mario Kart Wii.
Like this one. It's the best shot we're likely to get.
I'll admit that. I think Mario Kart Wii was pretty good. That's the one I played the most of by far. I haven't really gotten into Mario Kart like that ever since. Well, I would argue that the Super Nintendo game is a miss. That's me personally, and that's definitely like a product of its time. But man, that game is shit, dude. I don't know. I do not enjoy playing Super Mario Kart. How do we get in the base? They lowered the thingy on me. They lowered the thingy on me and my guy won't just hop over it. The GBA game feels a bit better. I've played a bit of Mario Kart. I think it's Mario Kart Super Circuit it's called, right, on GBA. And it's like also a Mode 7 type thing, but it controls less horrible. Oh no, bad time to reload. I sort of feel like the 64 controls are kind of wonky as well, but that's definitely something That's a skill issue. That's a me problem. That's just because I didn't grow up with it. I'm willing to blame myself for the Mario Kart 64 skill issue. It's so, this like the way this game just like freezes up for a full second to spawn in more dudes. It's very not seamless. Right, get out there, boys. Oh, hello. This level design. This is peak level design. Why does this prison have giant arrows directing you towards where you need to go? Who put the giant arrows on the wall in the prison?
Enemy incapacitated.
I appreciate it, but like it looks like this is like a driving course. This does legit kind of look like a Mario Kart course, the way it's like a linear prison and there's this turn here. You're meant to be racing go-karts through this prison. Yeah, it's Bowser's castle, exactly. Dude, I'm looking forward to the Suffering, Rapukin, and you wanna know why? I know that once I play the Suffering, I'm not gonna like it, but the Suffering is one of my all-time favorite box arts. I always mention this, but the Suffering's box art is just like the funniest thing to me. The dude on the electric chair, and he's like looking all pissed off, and he's sitting in the chair. It's maybe my #1 favorite box art. It's so good. I can't not laugh when I see it. There's like the dude in the background who has like syringes for eyes. It's a great design.
Take a look.
Well, I'm just gonna leave him alone because he's not shooting me either. Yeah, that I can imagine that's one of those games where, like, especially playing on CRT back in the day, you'd just be looking at like a black screen. It's just, oh joy. They made a Doom 64 sequel.
What? Americans, you have come to rescue me.
Ghost, this is Command. Intel confirms you've got the right man, so protect him closely on your way to the extraction point. Those guards will face a firing squad if he breaks out, so you'll be walking into a hornet's nest.
I had that problem with so many games as a kid, because it was like my TV was right next to a window, so there was constant glare as well. It was just like every game, like almost every game that wasn't like extremely bright was just pitch black. It was such a pain in the ass. It's pretty clear we just have to go out the front door. And that there's a guy hiding directly behind the door waiting to just get me. You know what? Boys, you do it. I have boys for a reason. Go tank these shots. Or rip that guy. I just sacrificed this dude to the... I mean, that guy was camping the doorway. There's not much I could do about that.
Ghost, this is Command. If I didn't know better, I'd say your people were experienced at this sort of thing. We'll debrief your prisoner ASAP. I'm sure he has useful intel for us.
Fend off the enemies. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. Alright, mission accomplished, right? Thank you. Yeah, I had like a... Actually, what TV was I? I had like a... I had a Sony, I had a Trinitron, but it was like an old one. It was like from the 80s. But theoretically, the whole point of those is that they're brighter. So, you'd think I wouldn't have this problem, but no, it was really bad. I still totally had that problem. Let's try to do one more level. I'm kind of gaming right now. I'm starting to first try things. I feel like I've got all the mechanics down.
From the symmetry, looks like routine maintenance work. I got a hunch it's more than that. Remember, we're not supposed to engage. We're not engaging, just snooping. That's not a maintenance crew. That's a convoy of combat engineers. They're packing that down with crates. No, they're packing it with crates of explosives. Why would they blow up their own dam? We've been spotted. Reposition and maintain contact. Damn, that sound battery tagged us. Take evasive action now! Too late, Skipper! Mayday, mayday, bird down. At coordinates.
Oh no.
As of this morning,
You're not the only US troops there. So wait, was the premise that we were the only Americans in North Korea? We're just doing stuff.
Reconnaissance missions using both unmanned drones and specially equipped helicopters. Earlier today, an OH-58D.
Yeah, I've played Splinter Cell, Pandora Tomorrow, and Chaos Theory. Still have to play Double Agent later. But I've played 3 out of the 4.
Is still alive. That's the good news. The bad news is that he's most likely fallen into enemy hands. Your primary objective is to rescue Captain Thomas. He's got vital information.
Did they even make Did they make CRTs that big? 40 inches is freakish. That's insane. That's like rear projection type TV, I feel like. That's insane if they've ever made a CRT that size. Thing must have weighed like 400 pounds. Like, I have one right now that's like a 2000s Sony, and I think it's 20-something inches, and it's like, I can't imagine them making one bigger than this. I know they're considered bad nowadays, but at the time I thought those projection TVs were really cool because they could make them really big. I had a friend who had a really big one, and it was like coolest shit of all time.
Ghost, this is Command. Locate the crashed helicopter and plant a charge on it.
Contact.
You can locate the pilot afterward.
Enemy up in that guard tower. Be careful.
I saw this guy. I saw him before the grass loaded in. Nice try, dude. It was a good idea hiding behind the grass.
Another kill.
Where are these? Oh shoot. Okay, that was a lot of damage. Yeah, that's a thing. That was a thing in PUBG. You turn the graphics down as low as possible so that like bushes and things don't load, so that nobody can hide in them. Extremely dumb tech, but tech nonetheless. Also, you had to turn that game down anyway, because it was optimized like shit. Oh, already at yellow. Why are you not dead? Already at red.
Ghost, this is command. That chopper is history. However, the pilot is being detained in a camp up ahead.
The distance they can shoot me at is like crazy. Like, look at the distance we're having this firefight at. I just have to like fire bullets and hope that one of them eventually hits. I wish I could like, I think in the first Ghost Recon game, if someone died, you could just like swap to one of your other party members. This game's not like that, and I wish it was. Especially because you'd have like 2 teams of 4, I think, in that first Ghost Recon, so it would be like... Like, you could die 8 times on a level before you actually died. It was pretty good. Yep, that's what I thought. I took a bunch of hits when I was already in the red. That was just gonna happen. You know, I'm gonna stop here. We'll pick this mission up tomorrow. I wanted to give it one shot, but I didn't beat it. So we'll pick this mission up tomorrow. Yeah. We're like halfway through this game, maybe? Like halfway-ish. So I'll probably play most of the rest, if not all of the rest, tomorrow, along with some Animal Crossing. We'll get more Animal Crossing done. I'll get all of those fossils back, and so I'll make like $1 bajillion tomorrow, and we'll get the first debt cleared and see what happens and all of that. So that'll be cool. Tangible progress will be made. But I'm gonna head out, so thanks everyone a ton for watching, and hopefully I will see you all tomorrow for 2 very similar games in tone, Animal Crossing and Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon 2. It's like the, when the Switch Animal Crossing came out and people were like memeing it with Doom. That's what we're doing here. Tom Clancy's Animal Crossing.